Hi, it's Paul, and in this video I'm an old man with the final, I suppose, video in the series about tool storage. Maybe final, we'll see. Anyway, this is my Erbauer Tool Tote or tool bag, and I just wanted to explain why for me I think this is a better solution than the tool belt or whatever. And yes, it is literally just a tool carrier, handle on the top, and you could say, well, Paul, why not use a builder's bucket? Yes, I could use a builder's bucket, absolutely. It would work just as well in terms of carting stuff about. I could use an old-fashioned tool bag. If you're sufficiently old, you will know that particularly carpenters and plumbers way back in the sort of 50s and 60s used to have a big sort of sackcloth type bag that they carried the tools about in. Not anymore, I'm afraid. But just for carting a few tools up into the house or wherever, which is pretty much all I do these days, this is ideal. And the reason it's particularly ideal for me is because of these on the bottom. Try and get that better. These, because it's part of the Erbauer stack system, or part of the Magnusson stack system, or Rigid, or Kita, or whichever other brand name you happen to have it under. More information about that in the tool stack video, link somewhere. But this clips on top of the tool stack. So what I can do is just chuck it in the back of the car, clip this on top of the tool stack, usually empty, sometimes with tools in. But what I tend to do with it is on a daily basis or on a per job basis, I'll fill it with whatever the tools are I'm going to need and take it up into the house and work away. You'll see loads and loads of videos about people like electricians, or particularly electricians, with things like Veto tool packs, plumbers with Veto tool packs, and they show their everyday carry, as you might call it. So it's a big bunch of tools they carry every day, day in, day out, and it's what they use regularly. For me, as a DIYer, that doesn't work, because I'm not carrying the same tools every time. If I'm going to do something on a wash basin, I chuck a load of plumbing tools in it. If I'm going to do something on the electrics, oh, hashtag not qualified. Yeah, okay, whatever. I'll put electrician's tools in. If I'm going to do something like putting up a curtain rail, I'll throw in a power drill and some fixings and so on and so forth. And then at the end of the day, I'll take it all back out and put the tools back in the toolbox. Well, why not take the toolbox, Paul? Because all the tools are separated into different toolboxes. So I have basic tools in one toolbox, I have measuring tools in another toolbox, I have drills and fixing equipment in another toolbox. But I don't want to take all the toolbox into the house, so I put what I need into this, and this goes with me into the house. Whose ever house it is, if it's my house, if it's one of my kids' houses, if I'm working on the house of a friend or whatever. Far easier to drag this about into the house than it is to do it with separate toolboxes. I talked in the tool belt video about why that doesn't work for me. Link again, I'll put it down in the description, it's easier. So I should extol the virtues of all the separate pockets. Pockets on the end, pockets on the sides, pockets on the inside. One, I won't, because I don't use them. I'll be absolutely honest, I literally do use it just like a bucket. In fact, the tool pockets are a bit of a pain, because I'll quite often throw something into the inside of the tool bag and then go, well, where's it gone? Only to find it's tucked away in the bottom of a pocket. So there's every chance that one of these days I'll actually cut the pockets out. But then if you ask me again in 10 years time, I probably won't have done, because I don't. It comes with a carry strap, if that's what you want. It comes with a handle, if that's what you want. It comes with a handy tape clip, which I've only just noticed as I was spinning it around and showing you. And the only pocket I use is the one on the side here that I chuck a load of pencils in. And I think I might have a roll of oh yeah, I've got a roll of insulating tape in this one. Other than that, like I say, I don't use the pockets. I just use it as a tote. It's expensive as a builder's bucket. I think it cost me about 40 odd pounds, something like that. But to me, the benefits outweigh the cost. As you can see, it's dirty, it's dusty, because it gets used. Compare that with the tool belt that I showed the other day, which is pristine and clean, because it doesn't get used. So there you have it. Erbauer Tool Tote, long-winded video, blathering on about it. Do I like it? Yes I do. Would I replace it if I destroyed it? Yes I would, because it clips onto all my Erbauer and Magnusson tool stacks. There you have it. Hope that's been helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.